Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to another exciting journey through animal biology. Today, we explore the fascinating world of parental care in amphibia. Unlike many animals, some amphibians show remarkable parenting behaviors from guarding eggs to carrying tadpoles and even brooding in vocal sacs or stomachs. As defined by Duellman and Trueb 1986, it's any parental behavior that increases offspring survival after fertilization involving structural and behavioral adaptations. So let's dive in and see how these tiny creatures show astonishing care for their young. Parental care in amphibia, a brief overview. First, land vertebrates on land. Amphibians were the first vertebrates to adapt need for reproductive success. So why this parental care occurred in them? To survive, they had to ensure the continuation of their species in harsh environments. Evolutionary strategy, this was achieved by either laying a large number of eggs or caring for fewer eggs or young with better survival chances. Parental care is not just in mammals. While preferred in mammals, amphibians also show well-developed parental care both structurally and behaviorally. Evolutionary importance, caring for young is an evolved strategy that reduces the need for overproduction of eggs while still ensuring survival of the species. Factors which can affect parental care in amphibia. Parental care in amphibians have developed in many different ways and often independently across species. One important factor is the choice of egg-laying site, which plays a major role in protecting the eggs and ensuring their survival. So, what can be the selection strategy of safe egg-laying sites? In Rhacophorus legii, Japan, eggs are laid in holes on muddy river banks. They are basically covered with foamy mucus to prevent desiccation or drying. Rainwater washes them into the river or ponds where development begins. In Gardenophilus, eggs are laid under stones in streams. A body secretion prevents fungus growth on the eggs. In hylodes, eggs are laid on the underside of leaves hanging above water. When hatched, tadpoles fall directly into the water. In Triton and Leptodactylus, eggs are laid beneath leaves near water, and in Triton only, eggs are glued to aquatic plants for their safety. In Hynobid salamanders, males stay with the eggs during fertilization and actively care for them. This is the image showing different strategies which amphibians take as their parental care behavior. Frothing of water, a parental care methods found in anurans. What happens exactly? In some frogs and toads, the water around the eggs become frothy after the eggs are laid. How it happens? The hind limbs of the frog move quickly and making the water foamy or frothy. Who does it? Both male and female of the family of their frog family take part in creating the froth. Why it's important? The froth prevents the eggs from drying out or desiccation. It also hides the eggs from predators, keeping them safe. Foam nest in frogs, which can be found in polypidates or Rhacophorus. How foam nest forms? The female polypidates maculatus releases jelly-like secretions along with eggs. She beats it using her hind limbs in a crosswise motion, forming a frothy ball. Appearance: the froth is white at first, turning yellowish later. It slowly hardens on the outside and stays like that for several days. Where it is found? On leafy branches, leaves overhanging water, grass beds near water, and floating plants like water hyacinth. It can be found. The purpose of this behavior is the foam protects egg from drying and predators. And recorded observations in India: Rhacophorus maculatus by Ferguson 1904, Anadel 1912, and Malik 1980. Rhacophorus leucomystax by Anadel 1912, and Rhacophorus malabaricus by Ferguson 1904. Rhacophorus foam nests also noted by Bhaduri and Okada. Nest formation behavior in amphibians. Amphibians build different types of nests to protect their eggs, like mud nest, which is found among the Hyla fever in Brazil. Their parents dig a mud hole for eggs. Extra mud forms a protective wall around the nest. Leaf nest, that is it is found in the family of Phylomedusa, which is found in South America. They folds the leaf edges to make a nest. Cloacal secretion also glues the leaves. The nest has an opening at the base and hangs above the water. Shoot nest, which is found in Triton. It uses plant shoots or stems to make a nest. Eggs are kept inside and covered with gelatinous secretions. Carrying eggs over the body, that is parental care in amphibians. Amphibians show various unique ways to carry and protect their eggs. Hyla goldie, it is found in Brazil. Their female carries eggs on her back in shallow brood pouches. Their young frogs with tails hatch directly. Alytes obstetricans, which is also called as midwife toad in France, Italy, etc. Their males surround a female. One grabs her waist. He messages her cloacal region to release eggs. Eggs are fertilized externally and wound around the male's legs. Males hides in a burrow and latter carries eggs to water. Tadpoles hatch and complete development in water. Phyllobates, Western Colombia, their female carries tadpoles on her back to nearby water bodies. Desmognathus, which is salamander, the female carry eggs and stays in underground holes. Pipa dorsifera, Cryptobatrachus evansi. Their female back becomes soft and spongy during breeding. Male places eggs into skin pits on the female's back. Each pit is covered by an operculum formed from skin and egg layers. Development occurs inside the skin pits up to 80 days. Their larvae do not form gills, they develop vascular tails for exchange. Nototrema, which is Gastrotricha pygmium or Nototrema marsupiata or Nototrema oviferum, their female has a dorsal brood pouch with a slit-like opening. In Nototrema marsupiata, tadpoles hatch out of the pouch, and in Nototrema oviferum, their metamorphosis completes inside the pouch. There are some unique parental care strategies found in amphibians, like carrying larvae, which is found in Arthroleptis. It is an African frog. Their larvae attach to the male's body. Males carry them from one pond to another. In danger, larvae are safely kept inside the male's mouth, that is in buccal cavity. They are placing eggs in safe spots. Their oviparous caecilians, that is Ichthyopis, the mother coils around the eggs to protect them until hatching. Ovoviviparous caecilian, that is Ceotrepites, their yolky eggs migrate to the posterior oviduct. After yolk exhaustion and gill loss, embryos hatch inside the oviduct and they remain there until 70 mm in size. After yolk exhaustion and gill loss, embryos hatch inside the oviduct, and nutrition comes from uterine milk and metabolic exchange happens through maternal and fetal blood vessels. Rhinoderma darwini, that is Darwin's frog, their male sallows eggs and keeps them in his flattened vocal sac. Eggs stay there until hatching or even full metamorphosis. Viviparity or true life birth, Salamandra atra and Salamandra maculosa, European salamanders, their eggs develop fully inside the uterus, usually two larvae at a time. Larvae attached to the uterine wall via a membrane, works like a primitive placenta. Their brood vascular tails help in exchange of nutrients and gases. Thank you for joining me in exploring the amazing world of amphibian parental care. From foam nest to vocal sacs and even live birth, amphibians use incredible strategies to protect their young. If you found this session helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Keep discovering the world of biology. See you in next class. Bye.